live real quick for 10 minutes while I talk to my favorite people in the world. I just left the gym. Sorry, I'm really sweaty. But I was just thinking about, I was in the gym. I was just thinking about I don't know, the past and how the past looked for me um, in regards to arm wrestling. And maybe, hopefully, I just want to get this little thought out there. Hopefully, this thought it catches at least one person that's kind of in the same funk, or that was in the same funk I used to be in, and helps them out. Then it's worth it. So I just want to talk real quick about just a little bit about motivation. Like for me, in my arm wrestling career, not to go too far in depth on it, I started at a time before the internet was cracking, before there was a million YouTube videos, and before there was like how tos on everything. I was super thirsty for knowledge, and I was just annoying to everyone. I'm sure I was messaging a million people. I was in Devin Larrett's DMs on like day two, like asking everybody stuff. So the for me, it was always a quest for like knowledge. I wanted to learn a lot about the sport. I knew I was going to suck at it. I had done other things in my life where I was bad at it, and then I got good at it. What's going on, guys? I'm not going to be on the chat too much. I'm going to just keep talking for a little bit. But hello, everybody. Thank you guys for coming in here. So anyway, it was a long trek for me, and in other things in my life, I was bad at it, and I got good at things. So in arm wrestling, when I first got into it, I was like, well, I'm going to suck at this, and then I'm going to have to learn how to do it, and then eventually I'll get good at it. And I had quit two other things in my life. I was a college basketball player, didn't get hurt. Some stuff happened, and I quit, just quit. And then I was a professional video game player at a pretty high level, and probably could have kept going with that and done things with that, but I quit. So those two things stung a lot. They stung in my soul. So when I got into arm wrestling, I was like, I'm not quitting it. I love this thing, and I'm not. I know what it feels like to quit something I love. I've done it twice now. I'm not quitting this. Like I don't give shit. Hell or high water, I'm not quitting this. So for the first few years, though, there wasn't a ton of information. I didn't even know how to work out. I didn't even have a team for the first 4 years or so. I didn't even have an arm wrestling team. I was just on my own, trying to watch what videos I can, trying to read what I could find on the internet, and just working out with rubber bands at home and just trying to figure this stuff out. And so I wasn't making a ton of gains. I was not getting very strong. I mean, I was going past the noob gains where things hurt. My elbows were adjusting a little bit, but we only practiced like once every few months, so I wasn't even making that many noob gains. Anyway, I would do like top four in amateurs in my weight class in Southern California, but I would see the same guys over and over again. And then eventually, even though I was training harder, there was the same few guys that would just beat me all the time, all the freaking time, no matter what, no matter how much I thought I was training, no matter how strong I thought I was getting. I would see these same dudes at the tournament, every freaking local tournament, and they would beat me. They would beat me, and it would feel like they're like laughing at me, and I just like I know I love it. I know I love it more than them. I know I love this sport more than them, and I'm just like it was so aggravating that these same dudes would just whoop my ass every time I'd see them, no matter what. It was just like, why even compete? You know what I mean? Like, why am I even showing up? Like, it's stupid. If he walks in the room, he beats me, and there's just nothing I could do about it. No matter how much I wanted to be, I couldn't beat these guys. And oh man, it stung. It stung so much, all for years. It stung so bad that I flew across the world to get away from it. Eventually, I was tired of just losing to the same guys all the time, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go to Worlds. I'm gonna fly around the world. I'm gonna qualify at nationals, and I'm gonna go to Malaysia. Malaysia was the world. So I went to nationals, qualified by, I got like third or something like that, or fourth. And if the people above you don't want to go to the worlds on the United States team, even if you got fourth or fifth, if nobody above you wants to go, then you bump up into that slot and you can go. So I qualified, and the people above me didn't want to go or whatever. So I went, flew across the world because I wanted to see that level. I was so tired of seeing the same people get my ass kicked all the time. I wanted to go see a bigger level. I want to see how I do with the world. Am I that weak? Are these guys locally that strong? Like, what is going on? I flew around the world. I went to Malaysia, and I went 0-2 right-handed, and what did I do left-handed? I think I went like 3-2 left-handed or something like that. I got 11th left-handed at Worlds, and it showed me the level. I was in a room. I was in it for a week. It's a week-long tournament, and you're in a hotel, and in the hallways just full of people that live arm wrestling. They eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. and I'm seeing these guys. I'm seeing how passionate they are, and in the they're in the sauna. I see them in the gym, doing rehab or whatever they're doing. I see like at breakfast, the breakfast buffet, like it's just packed full of arm wrestlers, and they're all eating healthy and trying their best. And like these are guys that I remember like, Levon was there, Vitali was there, like everybody was there before they were as famous as they are now, and it was amazing. It was amazing seeing all these people and seeing my people that love the sport as much as I did. Right, I was finally amongst the like-minded individuals. Now, obviously, they're way more capable than me, but I had in my brain, I loved it just as much as them. Right, I just hadn't figured out how to do it yet. So that lit a little bit of a fire under my ass, and I came home, and I just continued to get destroyed by those dudes locally. Right, kept trading my ass off. Anyway, the point is, like, I saw that there's a higher level. I went far away. I saw that there's a way high level at this sport, way beyond what I'm seeing locally. And if my plan since the day I got into the sport was to be number one in the world, that's what I set the plan out to be. Day one, I want to be number one in the world. Okay, then that's the goal. The peak of the mountain is the goal. Anything from now till then is steps to reaching that goal. For me, that's just what I wanted. So like when you're having those rough times and you're in a slump as an arm wrestler, this is for arm wrestlers mostly. I mean, I'm sure this can carry over to other things in life, but when you guys are having that rough time and that stretch of like years or something like that where you're just not going your way and you just keep losing the same dudes, I just remind myself, like, if I just don't quit and I just keep trying, I'll pass them. If I just keep going, keep my mind open, keep going to practice, keep learning, keep seeking out knowledge, and just keep training, I'll pass them. It's inevitable. Everybody quits. Everybody has rough times in their life. Everybody falls off or gets lulls in their training. And if I just don't do that, and I just keep loving it and training, I'll pass them. Regardless, no way around that. I know this sucks, and I know I'm getting my ass kicked, but just don't quit. Just don't quit, and just keep going to practice and keep going to the gym and keep learning and trying to do it more efficiently. And that's it. So that's all I did. Like to get from whatever level I was at to whatever level now, there's a million small things you can point out that helped me get to these levels, of course. But like all I did was just not quit. Like all I did was just love arm wrestling and not quit. That's it. Like there's guys watching this, I'm sure, that I've known that are local guys that they're laughing because they know they're probably the guys I'm talking about that used to kick my ass all the time. And like I just outlasted them. A lot of them I just outlasted. They just fully left the sport. Like I don't even know where they're at anymore. Like they just left, and I just didn't leave, and I just kept going and kept going for freaking 12 years. And it wasn't until this like last year or two that you guys like heard of me, right? That's like 10 years of me getting my ass kicked by people. So like I don't know, guys. That's just my biggest thing, man. Just don't quit. Have faith in the process. Have faith in that it's a marathon and not a sprint. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and like all you need to be good at this sport. I'm not saying this will make you the very best in the world, but I'm saying all you need to be really good at this sport is just to love arm wrestling a lot and be willing to put in the work. That's it. And you will get to a high level. You will get to a high level. And it's better if you have an open mind. We'll throw that in there too. Have an open mind. So I mean that's all I'm doing now. Like the gym, last 2 days my gym hasn't been fantastic. Like I don't know, energy's been off. It's not feeling great. But that doesn't phase me. It doesn't put me in a depression or anything. So I'm just like, I'll be here next week too, and I'll be here the week after that, and I'll be here the week after that, and I'll be like, it's just it'll come back. Whatever I'm missing in, or whatever reason energy levels are low, it'll come back. So, I don't know. That's just for you guys. Hopefully, you take something out of that. Just don't quit when you're having those lulls and those downtimes. Like, just stay at it and keep plugging away, keep hitting the things you need to hit, and keep moving forward. And you might get your ass kicked for years, like I did. You might pay your dues the hard way. And don't get me wrong, some people come in the sport and they are just successful right away. Some people come in and they're just blessed. They're just whatever. Like that's just, they lucked out. They started at a higher level. Okay, we're not all that guy. I didn't start out at some insanely high level, but just don't quit, guys. That's it. So that's why when I say things like I will be number one in the world, I say that because I know I'm not going to quit. Unless I die or become seriously injured, I'll be number one in the world. There's no way with my frame and how much I love the sport and how much I know about the sport, as long as I keep working, I'll be number one, right? So that's why I can say that with relative confidence is that, like, I don't know when, but I'll get there. So anyway, guys, I don't want to make this a super long video. We're reaching 10 minutes right now. I see all you guys in the comment section. What's up? You guys are all my people. Love you guys to death. Sorry I wasn't reading the comments too much. Just kind of want to get this thought out there. I got to go home so I get ready for work and things like that. Yeah, guys, just put in the headphones and go to work every day. You know, Ryan Bowen, what's going on, bud? So anyway, that's what I want to get off my chest. These long videos no one watches anyway, so a quick little 10-minute for you guys. Keep on keeping on. That's it. Just don't quit. Ryan Bowen, right here, will tell you the exact same thing. He started like the same time I started, or not far off, right? Just you get your ass kicked a million times, and you just don't quit, and then you'll be there. Love it, and don't quit, man. So, I'm repeating myself now. All right, guys. By the way, quick little update. Things are feeling good. Tying some PRs. Didn't hit any real PRs today, but definitely tied a couple. Things are moving forward. Oh, the East versus West thing. Zarenov. I told you guys, Georgi Zarenov. He declined the offer. I guess the offer was not what he wanted, and he declined the offer to Engen. So Engen said he's still down to have me out there, to fly out there and like commentate or be part of it. I really want to arm wrestle. I can't think of who to arm wrestle. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about throwing my left hand in there. Maybe I'll challenge Krasimir's going. I wonder if he'd pull me left-handed, even though he's like 4th in the world and I'm like 9th in North America left-handed. But yeah, I don't. I want a match when I go out there. I mean, or I guess I could just be an alternate. Like if someone can't make it or they get held up at the airport, maybe I could just fill in for them right-handed. But I really want to arm wrestle, so they're trying to find someone. I don't know. I guess they can't really find somebody for me. I don't know. So come to Australia for over the top. No, I got the turkey thing's paid for, man. I'm not paying for that. I don't have money to go to Australia. Hey, you get it all paid for. I'm there. Someone started GoFundMe and get the whole trip paid for. I'm in Australia, 100%. Let's do it. No, Alex can't go. None of the Russians can go. Everybody else has matches. Yeah, there's a bunch of excuses reasons. Not excuses. Sorry, there's a bunch of reasons why I can't. All the guys you guys are listing, they all have like right-handed matches and stuff. So, anyway, all right, guys. I'll talk to you later. You guys are amazing. See you on Wednesday, 100%. Yeah.